guys and girls, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of the Madpack with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. And I have to start by apologising for the lack of videos over the past few days. If you've just watched the Diamond Gear one, it's the same excuse. So I've been ill. I've had some sort of man flu-y type thing. It's been disgusting. And it's put me in bed. So I haven't been recording too much. I haven't really felt up to it. But we're back. And I'm still a little bit kind of, but we should be okay for today. You know, I'm getting back into the swing of it. So in the last episode, we made ourselves this guy here. We made a quantum bridge. So this allows us to connect our AE network between two different dimensions. So we've got one here, and if we go through to here, to our magical area, we've got another one set up here with a crafting terminal here, so we can access all of our bits and bobs between two different dimensions, which is awesome. But the problem is that we currently, if we have a little wandery over here, are running out of power, which is kind of a problem. So what we're going to do today is we're going to sort out our power requirements for good, really. I think we might as well just go all the way, sort it out, and then we haven't got to bother with it. It'll be easy. So that's the plan. All the power, too much power, every power. Now, to do this, we're going to make ourselves a Nether star generator from extra utilities. And to do this, we're going to need some pretty hard-to-get bits and bobs. But because we have all these mods involved, it actually isn't that hard. So we're going to need Nether stars, we're going to need wither skeleton heads. And the only thing I actually need is a wither skeleton head. If I can get one of those, I can do everything else. That's the main thing. So we're going to start by going to the Nether today. And we're going to try and get ourselves a wither skeleton head. It's going to be a thing. And as far as I remember, the Wither is kind of dangerous, because we've got Grimoire of Gaia, we've got all the horrible mobs, all the bad things, something's shooting fire at me. Wow, I was only here for like 2 seconds and you're already going mental. Alright, so let's go find ourselves some Wither Skellies. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked by wild bees. Oh, we're actually right next to one of those bees' nests. I've never had those things come out and attack me before. That's amazing. Oh. What a guy. Alright, so we all know how wither skeletons go. You just have to look around, you'll find them. That guy doesn't look like a wither skeleton to me. Hang around all these areas, all the big fortresses, and just hope that you find yourself a wither skeleton. That's kind of a thing. The nice bit is if I ever get lost, I can just use my wand of return from the Darkcraft to get us back. But you can see that in this, the Nether is a fairly horrible place. Look at all this green, horrible stuff. Oh, Jesus, there's faces coming out of green goo. I don't want anything to do with that, guys. I'm gonna go over here. And I'll see you soon. But yes, we need to find a wither skeleton. Once we've got one wither skeleton skull, I can do everything else. Oh, and the world's not loading in very well. There we go. Once we've got all that, I can do everything else with it, which is a good thing. Are those like Nether cows? Oh my god, there's Nether evil cows. I'm getting attacked by a bat. This is not a very nice place, although I can see the start of one of these over here. Oh, it's a giant spider. Goodbye, giant spider. So let's go have a little looky-see over here. I'm kind of hoping that I don't have to grab one and use a MFR spawner. I would really, really much prefer just to get a skull than have to settle that up, but you know, they're meant to be hard to get, aren't they? So it's probably not going to be a walk in the park to be able to grab one of these guys, but there you go. So I'm going to go and do all of this, guys. I'm going to run around like a madman for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and hopefully I'll find myself a wither skeleton skull, and all will be good. So I shall see you shortly. Alright, so I'm back, and I've done it. Got me one wither skeleton skull. Oh yeah. Now I got some other cool things as well. I got a ghastly soul, which is pretty funky. Makes a ender portal from Biomes of Plenty. I like the sound of that. Got some withered meat, some meat morsels, iron shards. I found some chests that had some diamonds and diamond pet armor in it. So overall, a pretty good find, I must say. Although a lot of this is going to go in the mob drops because it's fairly useless. So let's just throw a load of this in here. There we go. Whatever doesn't fit in there is probably just going to go in. So I guess that is armor, isn't it? We can put the rest of the stuff just in here. So that stuff, coal, you. Alright. Cool beans. And I'm a little bit low on power. I'm on 85%. I don't think I've ever dropped 85% before, so hopefully that will fill up with my solar helmet. But here we go. So we've got this guy. Let's make our way back to our skyblock area. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy out of here. And we're going to deactivate that. Oh, I probably didn't need to take that off, but there you go. So we'll just we'll deactivate that for the time being. All right. And I'll pop that back in there. So what we can do now is we can take our wither skeleton skulls and we can make more skulls. There we go. See, we've got 9 skulls, and these all cost 8,192, which is the same amount as a diamond. So I can throw those in there, get loads of wither skeleton skulls. Good stuff. All right, and I'm going to keep one in here for you know, safekeeping. And that's going to do its thing. So while it's doing that, it's going to build up diamonds and whatnot in here, build up a load of power, which is awesome. So we're just going to let it build up power because we're going to need a fairly decent bit of that in a mo. Now, we could go fight a wither, but in all honesty, I'm fairly lazy. And I'm currently ill, so I think I can get away with not fighting a wither today. So we're going to use technology to make what we need, and we can do that with the molecular transformer. By putting one of these guys in here, it's going to make a Nether star. Oh yes, but it is going to cost 120 million EU, which is probably more than 10. We might need to have a sleep as well, because our solar panels are currently not doing anything, but yeah, 120 million EU is a fair bit, but when you've got these guys up there that are all producing like a buttload each, and look at that, look how cool that looks. It's fairly fast, it's not too bad, but it does take a long time. See, progress, 1%, it does like to take its time. Whereas remember with the other guys, it's like a million EU, I think, or somewhere around about there to make the other one. This does like to take some time. So while it's doing that, let's figure out where we're going to put this Nether guy, this this star generator, because we're gonna not be able to put it anywhere near to our base. So what I was thinking is we'll use one of these biomes, one of these weird biomes, and do it in a place like that, or have it somewhere near to our base outside. Like we could put it outside, that could be a thing. But it's fairly dangerous because anything within around about a 10 block radius is going to take damage. So we want to make sure that it's nowhere near us. So we could have it like over the water somewhere and make sure that we've got a chunk loader in there that's doing its thing. Or we could go throw it in another dimension entirely. Oh, decisions. I think it would be best practice to have it in our home, wouldn't it? Or we could just have it on top of the tower. That could be a thing. I don't know if it reaches down. Oh, and how far it reaches down. That could be a thing. We could have it up here. That could be a thing. Alright. Let's just check to see. Let's turn on our lasers. And we'll have a quick looky-see upstairs. To see if we're covering that. I think we are. It looks like we are. Let's turn our jetpack on. Are we covering this? Just. So if we have it in the middle, we're going to be just fine. Alrighty. So, let's have that. I've got some Tesseracts, so we'll use those in a mo. But at least we know that we can put it up here and it'll be out of, shouldn't be any danger to us. Hopefully. Just hopefully. And now we haven't got a chunk load another dimension, which you generally don't want to be doing. So let's have a looky-see. How are we doing? We're at 15% until we get ourselves a Nether star. And then once we've got a Nether star, it's even easier than that. So let's have a look at the generator. So we're going to need to make ourselves a generator. We're going to want this guy here, the Nether Star generator. So we're going to need a Nether Star. We're going to need 4 wither skeleton skulls, some redstone, and a furnace. And if we read this here, it gives you a little down low on it. So generate RF using Nether Stars. Incredibly powerful generator that produces more energy than most systems can transfer. It will damage anything in a 10 block radius. So 10 blocks up, 10 blocks down, 10 blocks here, there, and everywhere. But I think we're lower than 10 blocks. We should be. Hopefully. We'll find out. If I start taking damage, I'm going to know, aren't I? But it kind of works like radiation if you take damage. So you won't just instantly keel over and die. You'll slowly get contaminated and such, and it's just not very nice. But there we go. That's how we're doing. We're on 21%. So I'm going to go and take a break, and I'll be back, guys, once we get 100%, and then we'll start putting this guy together and have unlimited power. Yes, I shall see you guys soon. Alright, so we're almost there. 98%. We're getting close. Any second now, we should have ourselves... did someone just come through my door? Wow, Dryad just peeking in. Just coming to say hi to my son. What a girl. Just having a little girly day out down there with my wife. That's probably a thing. Alright, have we got it? Is it done? Well, hey, 1 Nether star. Alrighty then. So let's make our way back to our little area over here. And we're prepared to make ourselves a many Nether stars. So let's throw in our guy here, our Nether stars. And poof, there we go. Many a Nether stars. Lovely jubbly. Do you know what? We're probably going to even want more of those, aren't we? Because we're going to need tons for this. So let's grab... That's probably more than I intended, but there you go. Let's throw that in there, and then we'll start throwing these guys in here and getting a load of Nether stars. Because we're probably going to want a ton of them anyway, aren't we? Cool, the Nether stars. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Cool. Making all the Nether stars. I love it. And we'll take all these out in a minute and throw it inside our A network. It's probably going to be a thing. So let's grab all of these guys. There we go. Take you out. Do I want some more heads? I could probably do another head. A couple more heads maybe. Just some spares. Alright, so we're pretty stocked as far as that stuff goes. So let's make our way back. And we'll make ourselves this generator of types. So we're going to want to grab ourselves. Let's go into here. I want a generator. Cool beans. And that didn't go with that. Come on. Do it. There we go. Any synchronized. Good stuff. So we want ourselves one of these. Wherever it is. That's the kitty. And we want a block of iron. So let's make a block of iron. Cool. And we're going to want some Nether stars. We're going to want a furnace. Have I only got one? Oh, I've been voiding my cobblestone, haven't I? Yeah, I forgot about that. Have we got any in here? Oh my lord, I'm actually almost out of cobblestone. That's a thing. How does this happen? Why? How much have we got in here? Oh, we've got loads in here. Alright, we'll grab all of this. Let's make ourselves a furnace. Cool beans. And that should be able to do the trick. So I'm going to throw some Nether stars in there. I'll throw my wither skeleton heads in there. And do that. Cool beans. So we've got a load of Nether stars in there. And we'll bring back up the generator. Cool. And we should be able to put this guy together now. So there's that. And a furnace. Gives us a Nether star generator. Alright. So we're looking good. So 64 stars is going to work for... it's going to last for some time and give us a load of power. So let's settle this up. So I know that I can have energy coming in and out of these, but I would rather have separate tesseracts. It sounds a bit strange, but it's just the way I prefer to do things. So we'll have a separate one for here, and we'll have that power coming in. So this guy's going to go up here, and it's not connecting to that, is it? No, that's good. So let's set a new line up. So this is going to be line 3, and we'll have this set as power in. And we'll add that one in. There we go. And set that. So that's now power in. And let's get rid of these. Energy mode, receive only, and that. So we're only going to receive energy. Good stuff. And that's going to go directly into our resonant energy cell. Now let's go and try and do this, shall we? And see if it's going to work without trying to explode in my face, which could very easily be a thing. So let's make our way back up to our tower. Should probably turn my gravitation engine on. And here we go. I'm excited. Let's see if it's going to kill me. So first thing is throw down our Nether star generator. We'll pop them there. I think that's inside the radius. It was just skipping the edge, wasn't it? And we'll get out another tesseract. Let's pop it there. And this one's going to be power in again. And we'll have this as power out. So send only. Alright, so I'm kind of excited for this. So let's do this. Get our power and... poof. Oh my god, it hurts. It's painful. But it's not killing me. But you can see that it damages anything that's kind of near it. So if I can get close enough, I'll show you how much power we're making. And it's a fair bit. So we're making 40,960 MF per tick. A fair bit. Probably more than 10. And each star lasts for around about 2 minutes or so. So, yeah, I'm going to say that's a fairly decent amount of power that should probably sort us out for some time. I think between this and the next episode, I'll go put another tesseract up there and have the Nether stars getting fed into it, so I don't have to manually put them up in there. But let's have a look in here and see if we're making power. Yes, we are most definitely making power now. We've got all the power we're going to need. That much is an incredible amount of power, and I don't think there's anything I'm really going to use that's going to use that much up. So, all in all, we're doing pretty fine. There we go. Power requirements are sorted. Yes, and we'll have that guy currently making Nether stars for us, I think, for the foreseeable future, because I don't really need diamonds anymore. That's not a thing. So we've got 2,000 odd now. I've got another 2,000 at the base from the quarry, so we've got a fairly decent amount of stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go back quickly to the Deep Dark, and we'll just check to see how the quarry's doing, because it's been kind of slow. Let's have a look. See how this guy's doing his thing. Last time I checked, it was like so many percent. Oh, here we go. You can see all this is dirt, so it's kind of getting there. So we're at 23.63% complete. So we've still got a huge area to go, but it's done. You know, it's got me loads of stuff. Loads of diamonds, loads of iron, loads of bits and bobs. Yeah. Alright guys, well that's going to be that for this episode, I believe. We have sorted out our power requirements for pretty much forever now, unless I want to add some more of those, but I don't think I'm going to need to. In the next episode, we're going to start making a awesome invention. Yes, it's going to serve no practical purpose, but it's going to be cool, and it's going to show off some of the stuff from the mods that people generally don't play with because they're a little bit awkward to get your head around. So we're going to try and make it a little bit fun, and that way it should be easier to process. Yes. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always, and goodbye.